Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. Another day, another foundation review. We have another new foundation that came out. It is the Beauty Bakerie Insta-Bake Aqua Glass Foundation. This sounded really interesting to me. And also the Insta-Bake 3-in-1 Full Coverage Concealer. If it says full coverage, I'm trying it. You guys know I love my full coverage concealer and foundation. So I already did my brows and I did a little bit of eyeshadow. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so I found this at Ulta, both of these, and they have more. They have lip gloss, they have the powder, which I did not pick up, and a highlighter palette, a bunch of new things. They have like a whole little stand of it, so I was really excited to see that they have Beauty Bakerie in there. And this says, full coverage formula effortlessly covers anything left in its wake, delivering extraordinary performance. It applies smoothly like a layer of frosting. Super cute. So I got the shade 341 Warm Neutral. That's what I think it is. It's WN, so that's what I assume. And in the concealer, I got Disturb the Piece 013. Hopefully this matches. It might be a little dark, but we'll just drag it down and make it work. Here I am with my hair tie again on my wrist. Anybody else always have a hair tie on their wrist? Ooh. Oh, how cute. Oh my gosh, look, it has like nutrition bags and it opens up like this. And then it says baking tips. Prep your skin based on your skin's forecast for the day. If dry, hydrate with our Wake and Bake oil. If hydrated, you're one step closer to beautiful beat. So cute. And then it comes with like a little spatula inside. That is super cute packaging. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Just nice plastic packaging. It says Beauty Bakerie Insta-Bake Aqua Foundation. Okay, so let's start off with primer. And you guys know I'm going to use my two that I know work with everything. So first is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. Almost looks like kind of like a putty. And you guys see I'm like hitting pan. But this is my absolute favorite primer to fill in pores, because I have huge pores right here on the corner of my nose. This is like the best thing for that. It fills it the best. And then with my Milk Hydro Grip primer, use about a pump and a half for that around my face. You may need less, but I've got a big old face, so I use a pump and a half. We're going to let that sit for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna shake it up just a little. I don't know if it'll do anything, but you never know. It could help. So I'm going to pump out. Let's see. Okay, so I put a pump on there, and it's very liquidy. So we'll see. I'm going to use a sponge on half and a brush on the other. And we'll see which one applies best. Oh, this is a perfect shade for me. Oh, I did a good match. Okay, so a pump with the sponge only covered this side of my face. And not even my forehead. And with that little pump, I definitely don't think it's full coverage. I can still see my breakout popping through right there. So we go in with another pump. And then apply to my forehead. I'm going to build it just a little, since I have extra here. This looks like a natural finish foundation, just like a satin finish. Nothing matte, nothing too dewy. Looks nice. Very just natural and pretty. But we'll see how it sets. It may. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a pump with a brush. And we'll use my Morphe M439. You guys know I just stipple this on there. Okay, so with the brush, I'm automatically noticing it is more coverage. And it doesn't soak up quite as much as product as the sponge did. Yeah. One pump finished my whole face. Okay, so I'm gonna take a closer look up and around my nose. It is not looking good at all. It's just kind of like breaking up already on my nose and it's not settling in well. But the rest of my face looks nice. Definitely a satin finish. It's not drying down matte hardly. So I do want to build it up because it does say full coverage, so I want to see if I can get it to that full coverage with my sponge. Yes, now it's full coverage, so it's probably gonna take about 2. I don't like too much coverage on my forehead, but right here in my cheek area, I do. This is a perfect match for me. And I don't feel like this side needs a whole lot of coverage, so I'm just gonna grab this little bit extra and just use my sponge to blend everything out nicely so everything looks even. Yeah, around my nose, this is not settling well. Hopefully with setting powder it'll fix, but right now I don't like the way it looks around my nose, but around my face it looks very healthy and just nice. The finishes kind of remind me of the L'Oreal Fresh Wear foundation, how it's just, you know, natural, beautiful finish. So let's now go in with the concealer, and it just says 3-in-1 full coverage concealer, 1 smooth, 2 conceal, 3 contour. So let's try this out. Cute little packaging. And then a like pointy doe foot. You guys can see. All right, I'm gonna go in. It is definitely a thicker foundation. A thicker concealer. The texture is very thick. And I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. I always use a sponge to blend out concealer. It just looks best underneath my eyes. When I use a brush, it kind of looks just heavy. Oh, this concealer is looking really good. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that foundation is creasing like crazy on my forehead. Gotta blend that out. Okay, the concealer is looking really good. Definitely full coverage. I don't need extra right here in the inner corner where I normally put it, so I really enjoy that. And it doesn't look heavy either underneath the eyes. I think it looks very nice. What do you guys think? And with this foundation, it looks good. I'm hoping around my nose will look better once I set it. Okay, I want to cream contour a little bit with my Fenty Matchstick in Mocha. I've really been loving this matchstick. So simple to apply and blend. I gotta contour that forehead. I'm going to use the Morphe E7 to blend this out. And then once I finish blending this out, I always go over with my sponge to make sure it's nice and seamless. Do you see how simple that is just to blend out? It's so nice. And they have a really good shade selection now, so you can find your shade that you can contour with. Take my sponge. I try to mess that up. Alright, and then I just kind of go over on top with this brush, and then I'll blend it out with my sponge. And I'll take my sponge and go right on top. Just like that. And then I will take this side, the bigger side, just press it into the skin. And use the sponge. There you go. Such a nice contour. Okay, so now I'm going to set with, we're gonna use my Too Faced powder. I thought about my Kylie powder, but the Peach Perfect powder is my ride or die. You guys know, I show this in almost every video that I do a wear test. All right, and then I always set with a sponge. It just is what looks more flawless underneath my eyes when I use. So we're going to take some of this powder and press it right underneath the eyes. I don't want it to bake, I just press it in to set it. When I bake, it does not look good under my eyes at all. And I'll just set anywhere I put concealer. Okay, it looks really nice. It looks super smoothing now that I used the powder, and around my nose looks so much better. Okay, I'm starting to like it. Now we'll go ahead and go in with bronzer. I'm going to use my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends Natural Radiant Bronzer in 30 Sunkissed. This bronzer is so good. I love this bronzer. And I'm going to take my Morphe R2 brush and just bronze up the skin so I'm not looking so flat. That blended super nicely on top. It looks really good. Let's wine and blush together. And I'm going to go in with my Going In Grease palette. I just used this in my last video, but I did not use the blushes. So I'm going to test these out with you guys. And with my Morphe Time Shackle Hill brush. This is the JH06 brush. And this is so good for blush. And I'm going to mix these first two. The third one looks a little bit too dark for me. So we're just going to mix these two. Oh, that is, wow, look how pigmented that is. Oh, this is a little bit too much. And this brush disperses it out so nicely. Stippling brush, and kind of just run over it. See if we can tone this down a wee bit. That is so pretty. So pigmented. And it blended out very nicely because it was, ooh, just go in with the same palette. Why not? But first, I want to test out the LA Girl Setting Spray Fix and Set Makeup Spray. I didn't get to try this out in the testing my makeup, so let's just do it here. And I just want to use this just to make sure everything melts in together. I do this every time I do my makeup with the Wet n Wild or my Morphe spray. Those two I normally use. So we're gonna test this out. See how the spray is. A nice spray. Okay. It has no scent. Actually a light one, but it smells good. I can't tell what that is. But I really like that mister. Oh yeah. Looks good. This is looking good so far. I'm excited. Okay. So while this dries, and it doesn't take a long time to dry too, it's already starting to set. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with, I'm gonna try to use this one, the Olympia shade in gold. Let's see, it might be too dark, but we're gonna try. Oh no, it looks really good. Ooh. Look at that glow. Oh yeah. That highlight. Wow. That is stunning. And it's like, okay, in the camera, it looks really just bling. But in person, it looks really nice. Not too much, but not too little neither. Oh yeah. This is nice. So pretty. I really like that shade. And I think that's it for the face. I'm going to finish off my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I finished my makeup and oh my gosh, it looks so smooth and nice. Like, I'm shocked because the foundation, I was not loving it in the beginning, but right here, what pores? There is none. Around my nose, looks really good. You can still see a little bit of pores, but my pores are huge anyways, so I don't really care. But this looks so freaking good. Like, I'm shocked. It just looks so just smoothing and beautiful. And the shade is perfect for me, which was, whoops, which is 341 Warm Neutral. This is the perfect shade for me when I'm not self-tanned. I have no self-tanner on. And this works nice. I have nothing bad to say about it. Okay, maybe the one thing I could say is right here. You guys can see it's settled into a smile liner here and right there. But like, it's not even a smile line. It's like where my mouth creases right here when I do this. See it? But it's right there. Right by my mouth. But it's not too bad. It's actually pretty. It's actually, okay, kidding. It's a little noticeable. But I don't care. Everything is so smooth. That's all I can say is smoothing. Beautiful. Like just a natural looking finish. Wow. And the concealer looks so good. Not creasing at all. Just looks nice. It doesn't look heavy. Ooh, 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 ooh. I cannot wait for this wear test. I really hope that this lasts. And it is 133, so I'm gonna wear this as long as possible to get the best wear test for you guys. I was not expecting to like this as much as I did. I don't know why. I just didn't. I haven't tried anything from Beauty Bakerie, so I didn't know what to expect. So this is exciting. So I'm going to go about my day and see how this bad boy wears. I'm going to try to check in as much as possible. I have some things to do today for the rest of the day, but I will try to check in as much as possible. Anyways, I'll see you guys in just a little while. Okay guys, so we have made it to the end of the night. It has been almost about 8 hours of wear and this foundation has not broken up at all. Like whatsoever. I'm not even oily. Do you guys see this? This is crazy. It looks almost exactly the same. A little bit has worn off like right here. My chin looks great. My nose looks good. Yeah, I would say like my pores are a little bit more noticeable now, but it's been 8 hours of wear, but it's not terrible. My forehead is perfectly fine, not oily at all. This is crazy. And the concealer has creased. I can say that about the concealer, but nothing like too crazy at all. It doesn't look awful. Like you would have to be like super close up to me to notice that it's creased. But yeah, I think I really like this. I'm going to continue to wear it and try it out with other concealers, other primers, and see how it wears. But with my OG primers, this wore so good. and it's looking great. In the concealer, I'm going to try this with like other powders and see if it won't crease. But like I said, it's been 8 hours of wearing it, and I was outside playing with the dog and everything, so this has really, really held up very well. I'm very impressed. And the shade ranges for both of these are pretty darn good. I think, let me see, I will let you guys know. There are 30 shades in the foundation, and the concealer has 18. So I think that's pretty darn good. And also, I had my sister look at it like as soon as I finished my foundation, and she said that it didn't even look like I had foundation on. So, and I even put 2 layers of it. So I give this a thumbs up. I would probably give it about a B+. Maybe even almost an A, I would say. Because the only thing I could say is that it went into my lines right here. But everything looks really good. Like, I have nothing bad to say about it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy these foundation reviews. I've been doing a lot lately because there's so many foundations coming out, and I feel like I just want to let you guys know what's good, what's bad, what's worth your money. Thank you guys. Bye.